Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about having the Sun in Leo and an Aquarius Ascendant in the natal chart. Now, having this combination, obviously they're both fixed signs. This could be a very intransigent combination, could be very domineering, a very dominant personality. This could be a combination that is very, very strong. Could be powerful because they're both fixed signs, of course, but at the same time they are very diametrically opposed. You have the Sun in Leo, which can be concerned with their own needs, things that are might be egocentric and about attention for themselves. But you have this person has the Aquarius Ascendant, which can be strongly connected with humanitarian urges. It could be connected with friendships, acquaintances, doing things that are in groups and for the better of the group, and giving themselves selflessly, not being more unobtrusive, and not necessarily worried about standing out in the crowd. I mean, this is so you have the kind of a contradiction here. You have a certain nature which is going on internally, which is represented by the sun sign, and then you have the rising sign, which is very different this way. And the Aquarius Ascendant could strongly tone down the fiery temperament of Leo. Now, many of you may know U.S. President Barack Obama has Sun in Leo and Aquarius Ascendant, so he kind of shows that cool facade, but he has a lot more fire inwardly than he's really showing. He's not showing in his outer demeanor, which is represented by the Aquarius Ascendant. Now, the thing about this is it's important to look at this and understand that the sun sign represents our basic wants, and the ascendant or rising sign can represent the manner in which one attains these wants. Now, having a Leo sun, it could indicate that this person can be strongly about adulation, getting attention, accolades, recognition, even if being dominant, even if it's standing out in some local capacity, such as in their place of employment, for example, and things connected with ego and pride. Now, these matters may be attained in this example through the Aquarius Ascendant. Maybe it's done perhaps through some kind of humanitarian work, by being that universal friend to others, by doing things in a collective way, collaborating with others, perhaps doing things that may be ingenious or innovative, something scientific, maybe something even unorthodox, like that guy that walked across the Grand Canyon and he didn't have any netting below him. Something in maybe in an unusual thing, something unconventional, or maybe an esoteric subject, doing something like astrology, for example, just something unusual and something that might be different than what the average person may be doing. It could indicate that perhaps the Leo generosity and magnanimousness that it comes out maybe through humanitarian efforts and through perhaps something innovative or ingenious. This could be the person that really can the Leo extravagance may even come out through friendships or through some things that are connected with the zodiac sign Aquarius. Now, what's important too is to look at the aspect that is made, if any, between the Sun in Leo and the Aquarius Ascendant. Now, the Sun, let's say that the person has a Leo Sun at 5 degrees, and the Aquarius Ascendant is 8 degrees. Well, this would form an opposition aspect, which is adversarial. Now, I understand that these signs are in opposition by sign, but what could intensify and exacerbate this opposition between these signs is if you have an opposition aspect, and it is adverse, and it could indicate that this person, even if they're not cognizant of their astrological placements, that they may feel that what they're projecting in that outer demeanor, what they're showing others, may be strongly different than what is going on inside, and it could indicate feelings of being misconstrued, perhaps misunderstood by others as a result, and doing so may cause some exasperation and tension within the person. Now, the same could be said if there is an out of sign inconjunct aspect. Now, for example, let's say somebody has the Sun in Leo at 1 degree and an Aquarius Ascendant at 29 degrees. This would be an adverse aspect, and this could indicate, similarly to the opposition, that you might have these feelings of being misconstrued or misunderstood, and feelings of a little bit of tension, exasperation because of this, because that outer personality the person might realize and understand that it's different than what is strongly different than what is going on internally. Now also look at the house placement of the Sun in Leo, because even though the Leo Sun characteristics may be somewhat suppressed due to having a different ascendant, they may still come out at least somewhat prominently in that particular house. Now, let's say that the Sun in Leo is posited in the 6th house. Well, this could indicate that this person might show that magnanimous, that generosity, perhaps in matters pertaining to work and health and in service to others. This could be somebody that might like to shine in their employment environment. If they are, whether they're self-employed or whether they're working for someone else. And it could indicate that this person might show even some extravagance in health-related matters. Now let's say that the Sun in Leo is posited in the 7th house. Well, this could indicate these Leo characteristics may come out strongly in matters pertaining to partnerships and relationships. This person might be the type that'd be willing to spend an exorbitant amount of money if they were in some legal situation or battle and in matters connected with their open adversaries, such as in a courtroom, for example. Now let's say that the Sun in Leo is posited in the 8th house. Now this could be somebody that shows that dominant Leo side, maybe in matters connected with shared resources or others' resources. It might be that one that kind of controls like the accounting and so forth and so on. For example, if they have like a shared resources, say with a significant other. Or it could be somebody that might want to stand out or be that dominant person, perhaps be strong in matters, other 8th house matters, such as perhaps astrology, the occult, supernatural, and might be in a sexual relationship might be that person that's a little bit more of, I want to say, domineering, but maybe that stronger one in that relationship, that one that kind of has is more of about control as far as that goes. Now, anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for having the Sun in Leo and an Aquarius Ascendant in a natal chart. And stay tuned next time, where I'll be dissertating and talking about having the Sun in Leo and a Pisces Ascendant in a natal chart. 2 things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.